Hey, welcome back to another comic studio. Anyways, as well, and we're gonna be going to head down, and we're finding for some only one of them because nothing is actually gonna be trying to do this. That the last video we did done here for just some sort of a form of hype cookies are like this thing as well. So nothing is absolutely gonna be going to scroll down it this way. So we never gonna be making here for the Republic of School of Cool Friends, and we're also done in Scratch a Y Comic Studio because nothing is absolutely that we just completely done in this in the last video and I just made of this video from Cyber Hype Comic Studio, and looks like we're gonna be headed to our first Spanish comic studio as well. Let's just probably say O Mundo das Cores Agency Comic Studio. So let's jump in, of course, and we have just looking around of these characters as well. And probably I never stole that we're gonna be doing for the custom sprites. Looks like this is actually gonna be doing this. That says Todo y Liberia para uso. O Mundo das Cores. I mean, this is absolutely that you notice around for this Spanish title as well, that it says O Mundo das Cores agency is owned by Vasitino Mostinito, unlike Vasanino, Vasaino Mosiled. I mean, I think that it is. It's actually Vascaino Mistonio, I mean Mystico, Vananonstonistico, 69, and Greg Z123. Credits to about of those guys who just make it about of this comic studio around this anyways. Because we're gonna be looking around the characters, we're starting with Branca, Sinja Claro, Sinja Escudero, and I mean Sinja Escuro, and Preto, and Sinja Escuro, I mean nothing as well. Preto, Marom, and Grena, and Grenai, I mean Grenai, and Vermano, Vermelho. Another one is Vermelho Aranjado, Alanranjado, and Laranja, Begi, Laranja Claro, Dorado, Creme, Amarado, or I say Amarello, Verde Limao, Verde Musgo, Verde Agua, Ciano, Azul Sayu, Azul Anil, Azul Arroxado, Roxa, Fuchsia, Magenta, Rosa, Salmao, and Lilas. So, what about of those submitted sprites? We got Gracia, Verde Agua, which is actually hasn't absolutely having torso like anything as well. Mia's sprite de Verde Agua, acid de creme derreta, acid de creme derretida, acid de creme derretida, Verde Musco, and Verde Musco. Looks like multiple of characters. Next is the agency around of those things. We got of Gregory, Chopin, Pedro, D, Pi Super Tudo, ST, Edu, Fly Guy, Garotona, Fortuna, Forgana, Garatoa, Garata da Terra, Aquaboy, Garotto Nuvem, Maria, it was Maria, not my grandma as well, Super N, Mixaro, Isasaru, and Mini Boy. The next page could be another interested as well. Nothing as like Stigmao, Balcomente, Rabo di Crocodilio, and El Ladaro, Punimine Mediga, Philhote, the Polovide, and Drawin Fletcher. What about these outros like this as well? It was the most of these names are Colossal Asm, Colossal Amve, Colossal Veaz, Colossal Prensa, and Anil Villa, Most of those things as Colossalo Minlastic Boy, the number 1, Dua, and the Q. So, this is actually from all of the names, and probably there aren't absolutely any crossovers itself. But looks like we're gonna be added for some characters, including for some Total Drama Island or PP Comic Studio. We got something as we're pretty dumb as well, as we're gonna be completely going to get up with this thing as well. So I'm barely using for a studio crossovers as we continue to going all the way from this thing as well. So I cannot believe it. This isn't going to be just like really that doesn't matter. That is gonna be going for choosing a little bit of one of a character. So I gotta be kidding me as going all the way up here. So let's go for really try to get a little bit him as well. So still keeping and choosing around the character as well. Salary made. And looks like we got for about for things is gonna be getting anyways as well. So nothing in that all from the sprites is gonna be owned by Sega as well. So really probably to do this, but I cannot believe this isn't going to be at one of them. So we recently added for some sort of a characters, but I cannot prove it. That isn't gonna be where to fit like anything it goes. So she looked all the way for the down into the bottom, but looks like Cream Puff Cookie was even behind around her, which means it was behind him. There was Raffina. It was gonna be probably to do this what is actually completely all the way talking like those things, collab characters like it really was. I'm pretty not sure this isn't going to be for probably like to do this. We got the PP characters for multiple of them, and because of those characters like weird and really pretty weird as well, so I came on that we're just gonna be completely going all the way up here and just going to be fitted with actually really like this it was. But nothing is actually gonna be going for it, like guns itself. So we absolutely having for a little bit of shock today. And I cannot believe this is absolutely going to be going for just waiting for very too much. Before we're going to be end of this video, and I'm refused to find one. We're missing one as well. And I'm going to be putting around of her as much as we can for just a little bit as one. So we got for much of a little bit of weaponry and a piggyback ride, as we got an even possibility to do so, but not even as well. That I'm barely gonna be going for uptight as well. So even this guy was only the thing, wasn't actually gonna be going to do. And I wouldn't be able to be say that could be the end of this video. Around for the studio crossovers, I think we're not gonna be showing about for those. Around for the colorful men's and women's, like, pretty cringe as well. So that contains cringe and stuff already that I just completely able to say that is gonna be the end of this video somehow. So if you didn't mention in the about of this video, just give yourselves a leave a like and subscribe and click that bell. We got double the agencies as well that I'm probably mentioned to do this as well. So but the next time I won't be able to return back, and I might going to get rid of them all, so I might going to delete the draft as soon as possible, and because it cost for mainly for the next few days as anyways. Thanks for watching, and I should be able to get for around to do so, but don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and click that bell. Thanks for watching, for all your support, and this is gonna be Turbo Concept is signing off, and I'll talk to you mini lads all later and about for next 2 days as well. So I'm better going to be making for another videos in about next 2 days, I guess. It was already, it did. And finally, I might gonna be managed to find a ways to do so until many more comic studios are going to be reviewing for some comics from Hyperheims next.